Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Tate no Yusha no Nariagara. Uh, yeah, that's right. Season 2, Episode 4. Uh, I actually wonder if I've been saying the name wrong, because I saw the name and thought I was second guessing myself when I saw that there was two no's in there. In the other episodes, I think I might have said Tate no Yusha Nariagara, but there's an extra no in there. Maybe I should have just kept saying Shield Hero instead. But anyways, uh, I've been enjoying this season so far. It's been pretty fun. Last episode, they cut off the head of the turtle, but apparently the turtle is not dead. It was a pretty cool series of attacks, though. A lot of brave men gave their lives so they could get this far, so it's a real bummer that it's not dead. But at least Scar Guy and that other young kid seem to have made it that were just like little knights that seem to respect Naofumi before a lot of people did, you know? So I'm excited to see what happens next. How is the turtle still alive with its head cut off? What's gonna happen? Let's find out, shall we? Alright, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Rishia. Oh, impoverished nobles. Interesting. Hmm. She was a noble, but yet poor. Seems like a contradiction. This is the fuck from last season, isn't it? Or does he just have a similar outfit? He looks a little different. Hmm. Oh, was it the bow hero? Yep. And that's why she loves him and respects him. Oh. Decision, huh? Okay. That wasn't before, was it? Are they going are they going back to the Spirit Tortoise after they already cut its head off, or was that a conversation we were seeing that took place like the night before, and now they're gonna go fight it, and then all of what last episode happens? Guess we'll find out, maybe. Ah, water. I like the opening song. I don't know if I said that yet. I say that in most shows. It's definitely not my favorite, but it's not bad. Alright. Okay. So it seems like they're going back. Okay. So they really are going back. Climb on the back of it. Maybe they'll find that white-haired dude. Maybe he's hidden on the back of it, controlling it, but in some way or something. Get shit on. Nice. To kill as many of you as we can. Alright. Alright. Are they all, like, stacking up on the bird? That's so many people. Philo's a beast. I don't blame that guy. Jesus, look at all those people on the back of Philo. It looks so funny. Philo definitely reminds me of, like, a mountain like you'd have in a Japanese MMORPG or a Korean one. Right. Now for me it's like, I ain't touching that one. Just move forward. You're also a hot chick and there was a group of ordinary old men. So they're on the turtle right now, right? It's so big. Like, I knew it was big, but... Just camping out on dead turtle's back. Hmm. Was Rishia comparing herself to Ost? Ost doesn't totally understand emotions either. We got some nice backstory info on Rishia, but we still don't know why she wears those outfits. Uh-oh. Okay, good. He's awake. Ominous. Oh, they're all awake. Who woke them up? Maybe they're just good at being alert while they sleep. Or they just heard them talking. But if that's the case, why didn't they hear Rishi and Oath talking? I don't know, it's anime. Sometimes people have conversations right next to people about them and they won't even hear it. What? They're on the turtle's back, right? No, they're not. Okay. Right? There's not like a town on the turtle's back. I'm guessing they came down from it then. Hmm. Jeez. Oast is saying a prayer for the dead. Hmm. I still genuinely don't know whether they're on the turtle right now or not. I'm surprised the Queen would go on it. They made like a big deal about sending a small team onto it, so I feel like it's not. But maybe they deemed it was safe enough. What's that book she's always reading? Is it like about the spirit tortoise maybe or something? Nice. Yeah. Nothing wrong with being more interested in studies and stuff like that than fighting. There's other ways to help. Okay. Oh. Is it Japanese? Shit, I didn't get to see it all. That went too fast. God damn it! I'll either have to go back or maybe they'll read it. Ooh. That's cool. Oh. Oh. What did you remember, Oath? Of course. This happens. Yep. Gotta protect the queen. Well, that sucks. Okay. Climb off. Okay. So they did end up just going on it. There's a whole bunch of people on here. Okay. What? Inside its body? How do you do that? Right up its butt. I think I made a stupid joke about that last episode. Well, shit. Now it's a dungeon crawl. Is it gonna be all fleshy or all mountainy? What do you have to speak up about, Ricio? What? She wants to go. All right. Okay. It's always good to speak your mind. Say what you feel. Although, I like how Claire and the old lady, protested that they wanted to go to, and he wouldn't let them, but when Rishi did it was fine. That's a good question. Rishia? What you doing? What's the matter? It seemed like she was, like, swaying like she was sick or not feeling well or something. Oh. What do we got here? Oh shit! Who are you? Another adventuring party? Why do you sound like you're lying? Probably not. Well, this seems fishy. Oh, lad. Shit! That's... And the weapon! That's Lark. I recognize the voice now. Yep. Oh shit, is that glass too? I didn't know she could come here without a wave. It's like she was trying to hide herself. What? Damn it. Interesting. How are they... I don't understand how they're able to get into this world without going through a wave. I wonder how that works. I want explanations. Well, maybe we'll learn some stuff. It's always fun when they show up, because, well, Lark and them have only showed up once, but Glass has shown up a couple times now. Because, like, last time it was, like, the heat of the battle in the middle of a wave, and we could only get, like, little bits and pieces of info, but I guess with the turtle awakening, they're once again on a timetable. I imagine we're going to get to the point where it's like, oh, I can tell you a couple things, and then, oh no, it's waking up, we gotta go, you know? But I'm so intrigued by that storyline of, like, these people that are from another world trying to protect their own world by coming here. Interesting. Well, that just debunked my entire theory on glass, but... Alrighty, guys, that is it for episode 4. So, yeah, I mean, great episode. I liked it. It was very Rishia-focused, which... And that has... I mean, it kind of... it gave us some more info on her past and her character and stuff like that, and showed her being, you know, a little bit more assertive, which she seems to struggle with that and everything. But yeah, I guess I might as well talk about it now. With Glass showing up not part of a wave, see, I thought that Glass was different somehow from Lark and Therese, because Lark and Therese came here when the wave wasn't happening. I still don't know how they did it, but Glass only ever showed up during a wave, and then also there was something different about Glass. They even said it, where she is mana. Like, it sounded like Lark was saying like they have like a mana bar kind of thing, that they, like a mana pool that they access. So when you like drain their mana, it's no big deal. They just like can't use their abilities kind of thing, like in a video game. But like when Naofumi was draining Glass, it was like sucking her soul. It was like killing her rather than just draining a mana bar, you know? So it seemed like there was something different. So I thought there was something about Glass that made it so she could only show up during the waves, and she couldn't do like Lark and Therese did, and that's why she wasn't there on that island where, you know, Lark and Naofumi were training to get stronger and everything. But I guess it is possible because they've seen their faces, and that's why she didn't show up, and I just didn't factor that in, you know? But, interesting. So it debunked that little theory I had, but that's no big deal. But yeah, I just really want to learn more, because, like, if they're able to jump in and out of this world at free will, does that mean that Naofumi could jump into, like, their world? It looked like a samurai kind of looking thing when we briefly saw a glimpse of it. But, like, I don't know that we ever would, because we've done so much world building to build up this world that it might be crazy. I mean, I guess he could temporarily go over there to like help with something, you know. But yeah, I'm wondering, like, they were planning on using disguises and just leaving. So what were they doing there? Like, maybe they're not the bad guys right now, you know? Maybe we'll find out. Maybe they'll stop and talk, and because it, like, Glass didn't seem antagonistic. Like, Glass always seems to be like on the kill, like wants to kill Naofumi really bad, no matter what. Wants to fight, doesn't want to do anything else, doesn't want to stop and talk. Yet she was like standing there facing the other direction, you know, and then like when Naofumi said her name, she like looked over and gave like a tss kind of thing, I think. So like, I don't know. I'm just really curious what's up with like, I feel like there's just something different between Glass and the rest of them, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited for next episode now, because I just want to know more about everything, you know? So, and we might learn more, because obviously if they're able to jump between worlds, they clearly know more than we do, just right out the gate. But alright, so I also, before we start talking more about like Rishia and stuff like that, I want to go back to the moment in the temple, because they kept flashing that stuff up, and it flashed so fast it was hard for me to read. And then stupid me, like, by the nature of just how we read things, I like kept reading it showed up like 2 or 3 times, and each time I started from the beginning again and then missed it. I should have just tried to read more of it. I believe that message was just, defeat this monster you must, Keiichi. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But, so maybe Keiichi is the name of a previous hero. I love that idea of, like, previous heroes that have been summoned to this world, like, leaving messages in Japanese in places. That's really neat. Where is the... Did I go buy it? Okay, I think this is happening so fast I can't even scroll to it, I guess. There we go, got it. If a blank summoned from Japan is reading these words, R blank ME blank ER. Oh, remember this. It's 2 words. I thought that was one big word. I see. So I'm guessing it says, if a hero summoned from Japan is reading these words, remember this. No matter how powerful a seal you place on this monster, the blank 7th blank shatter blank. I've learned that its goal is to blank the world's blank. Interesting. God damn it. Why do they have to be, like, scratched out and shit? It's like all the important bits, too. The blank 7th blank shatter blank. Yeah. I don't think that's something I'd be able to guess, really. I feel like that's going to be some kind of, like, mechanic. The only thing I can think of is they mentioned 7th, which we've had 7 before when they talk about the 7-star heroes that use vassal weapons. So I wonder if, like, that has anything to do with it. But, the blank 7th seal shatter or something? I don't know. But yeah, interesting. I like seeing that little stuff, but I don't really know what to make of it. I've learned that its goal is to blank the world's blank. Drain the world's power. Eat the world's soul. It looks like it's like a big underline, like it's a big word that's supposed to go there, but, or like a big blank. I don't know. I guess it could be multiple words where that blank is supposed to be, you know? But, interesting. Cool stuff, though. I'm all into, like, little mystery things like this. Like, fighting the turtle and everything was cool. I liked seeing Ost really show her stuff and everything. But for me, like, a lot of... I like cool fights, don't get me wrong, but I think as I get older, I'm less interested in the fights and I'm more interested in, like, the lore of the world and everything, rather than the fights. So, like, the things I'm excited for is not the battles, but I'm excited for, like, you know, learning more about this spirit tortoise and what Lark and Glass and Therese are doing, you know, and, like, I just want to sit down and have a conversation with them. Like, let's not fight, let's discuss, you know, maybe we can come to some kind of agreement or something, and then if that doesn't work, then we can fight, you know? But yeah. At one point during this episode, Rishia mentioned just like Ost. I don't really know. My only thought is she's comparing herself to Ost, is just like what I came up with in my own mind. And by that, I mean, so Rishia was taken, how can I say this? Like, she was, like, supposed to, I don't know. In my head, it, like, makes sense, but I don't know how to put it into words. So basically, she's dedicated and wants to help the bow hero, right? But the bow hero doesn't want her right now, so she's working for the shield hero in order to get stronger. God, there's something really bugging me in my eye. 1 second. I guess I can still talk, but it's gonna be... I think I got it. But she wants to, you know, basically party up with the shield hero until she gets strong enough for the bow hero to recognize her and everything, right? So, like, in a way, I guess you could compare it to, like, Ost working for someone else. But the thing is Ost is working for someone else against who her original, like, master, if you want to consider it that, is. Where Naofumi isn't really actively working against the bow hero. But, I don't know. I feel like I was able to draw a better similarity in my head during the episode. Shut up, Windows. God damn it. I'm not restarting my computer. Go away. But yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to, like, she said, like, just like Ost. I was just trying to draw some kind of similarity where she might have been talking about herself, like, I'm just like Ost or whatever, you know? But maybe it was in regards to something else. Maybe it was like a line of dialogue that I missed or something. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that moment too easily, but oh, I guess I did find it. It's like, what's the conversation before it? No, it's like there's a fog inside my mind. I'm kind of confused by a few things this episode, to be honest, guys. Like, looking back at it, maybe I didn't go back far enough. Maybe I should have seen more. But she says, like, Oath says there's, like, a fog inside my mind. And then Risha looks out at the fog and says, and just like Osan. I don't know what that means. They talk about the Comrade in Arms thing. Maybe being a Comrade in Arms is what she means by the, like, just like Osan. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, going back a little farther didn't spark anything. One thing I did want to see, though, is what was the reason that she got taken away by that one guy? Let's go back to this. The outfit looks just like, maybe he's a little thinner at this moment because it's like in the past. Or maybe like a lot of nobles wear the same outfit and he just looks similar. But the guy reminds me of the same guy that took Raftalia and Rifana and them, and then he fell out the window and summoned that dinosaur in the last season. It looks like him, but I feel like the hair and the mustache look like him, but he looks a lot thinner. Like, I remember him looking a lot more, like, fat and crazy in the last season. So maybe this was just a long time ago and he got fatter or something. Or maybe it's a different guy that just looks eerily familiar, you know? But, alright, so he shows up. Who are you people? Hey. And they just take her. I found out later that a wicked noble in the next town over had it out for us. My family couldn't pay back the debts that were illegally levied on us. Okay. And so the noble took me instead. This is a fucked up world, man. Okay. And then she got saved by the hero. I don't need to see more. I saw that part. But yeah, I think I was, like, talking about something or whatever and didn't fully read, like, why. So, if I'm understanding that right, they illegally put these, like, debts on their family and then made up, like, just because they didn't like them, and then came and took her instead just to fuck them over, you know? I don't know. That's fucked up, man. But yeah, I'd say, like, the second half of the episode is a lot more interesting to me than the first half, because, like, Risha isn't really my favorite character. I feel like, I mean, obviously she has had, like, the least development. Like, honestly, I think Ost had more development than she had, you know? But, in terms of, like, her character, because really, like, her character up until now has been like bow hero this, bow hero that, bow hero, you know? But we finally learned a little bit more about her, but I still don't know why she's always wearing those different outfits. Like, she had like a penguin one before, and now she's wearing this one. Like, I talked last episode about maybe it being something to do with like anxiety and stuff like that, and being able to like put up a mask, like actually physically to separate herself from the world helps her a bit or whatever. But I'd still like to just know why, you know? Like, I wish the show would acknowledge it, but she just kind of like showed up at the end of last season and became a part of Naofumi's group, and now they all treat this like normal, that she like wears these outfits or anything, but they haven't let us know why. But maybe there's like a good reason and we haven't seen it yet, and it's going to be a big reveal later. But I think the other thing from me was I was a little bit confused by the conversation by the fire, because if I'm not mistaken, last episode ended with them cutting off the head and then Ost being like, the turtle's still alive, and then I'm pretty sure the episode ended. And then we started this episode sitting by a campfire somewhere, and like I guess I just wasn't sure whether that was something that they talked about before the fight happened, because of the way like it was, because we just like jumped to them at a campfire, you know. And we didn't address where we left off at the last episode. I think that like jarred me a little bit, you know. And then I realized like, okay, then they just went off and they camped, and then now they're going back to the turtle, you know. So I figured that out. But then they talked about like the queen has picked us, like our party, to go onto the turtle's back, and then suddenly we cut to like a town on the turtle's back, and like people injured on it or dead and everything, and then all of a sudden there's like all these other people like mourning the deaths and everything and crying, and like the queen ended up being there and everything, and it was just like, it felt like they specifically mentioned like Naofumi's party going to investigate the turtle, and then all of a sudden everyone was on the turtle, you know. And it just like threw me off a little bit, and like it started to make me second guess whether they were actually on the turtle or not, until they said like, I think until like the shaking happened, and then they said like, okay, we need to climb off, you know. And then I'm like, oh, okay, so they are, you know, because obviously I saw them like cross that wire and go on it, but I didn't know if it was something where they like went on it, looked around, went off, and stumbled around that town on their way back or whatever, or I don't know. I was just really confused for a little bit there. But the second half was great, because we get a message from an old hero saying we need to, you know, defeat this monster. It has some kind of message in the wall warning us about seals and stuff like that. It sounds like it's, I mean, the best thing we can make out, for me anyway, was that, you know, it seems like no matter how powerful the seal, it's not going to work, you know? So, and then it says, like, defeat this monster, so maybe it's something the previous people, they weren't able to completely eradicate it, but maybe this time, or so they left a message behind hoping that someone else could. The best they could do, seemingly, was seal it, you know? But anyway, I really like Ost. I hope that she becomes a regular, like, I highly doubt it, but I hope she doesn't just disappear when the, you know, assuming they just defeat the spirit tortoise here and everything. It'd be cool if they found a way to get her into Naofumi's party or whatnot, or even just find a way to allow her to continue on living despite the spirit tortoise dying, and then even if she goes off and lives her own life, that's fine too. But I don't like the idea of her dying, because she seems like such a sweet person, you know? Even though, as she said this episode, her primary goal is to trick people into their souls and everything, you know, and dying, and trick armies, like, because that's her whole thing. She's like a concubine that, like, goes around and manipulates leaders so that way they send their armies at the turtle kills them and gets souls, right? So, yeah, technically it's kind of fucked up, but she seems cool in the moment, and that's enough for me. But yeah, anyways, I like this episode. I don't really have much more to say about it, but it just makes me infinitely more excited for the next episode, because I'm hoping we get conversation. Please talk, guys. I want to know things. I want to learn things. So, yeah, let's see what happens next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon. all that good stuff. Link in the description should be popping up on the screen as well. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.